If you're like most people, you probably feel there's a gap between who you are now and the person you want to become. You have small habits you'd like to improve and bigger goals you're working towards. This might include staying consistent with exercise, eating healthier, acquiring new skills, pursuing personal projects, reading more, or dedicating more time to hobbies instead of endlessly scrolling through social media. However, reaching these goals often feels like it requires transforming into a new version of yourself. Someone with more discipline, consistency, and focus. Perhaps you've tried to take on this new identity and succeeded for a while, but eventually you fall back into your old habits, feeling as though you're back at square one. With every setback, frustration and self-doubt build. Success stories online often claim that failure is your fault, that if you didn't achieve your goal, it must mean you didn't want it badly enough. But in truth, change is hard, and understanding why can make a big difference. Think of your brain as a dense, overgrown jungle. Making decisions or trying something new is like trying to clear a path through it. The brain seeks to save energy, so it creates shortcuts, and each repeated action carves a clearer trail through this mental jungle. When you first try something new, it's like hacking through thick brush. But with repetition, the trail gets smoother and easier to follow, eventually turning into a road. Over time, this road could even become a highway, making it effortless to follow. The more established these mental pathways are, the more likely you are to take them again and again. This is why changing habits is so difficult, especially as adults, when our brains are filled with well-worn paths. To understand how these mental highways develop, let's look at the difference between routines and habits. What's the difference between routines and habits? A routine is a series of actions you repeat because they work for you, like choosing the same ingredients for your favorite meal or setting an alarm at night. Think of routines as decisions made by a wise planner, each step thoughtfully chosen, even if some parts feel uncomfortable, like showering right after waking up. With enough repetition, routines can become habits, which require less conscious effort. Once a habit is formed, your brain performs it almost automatically. Habits are usually triggered by cues, specific objects, times, or situations that prompt the action. For example, when you see your phone, you automatically unlock it, or when you get into your car, you reach for your seatbelt. A habit-driven brain works like an impulsive child, seeking immediate comfort without considering long-term consequences. When triggered, it naturally takes the easiest, most familiar path, which is why bad habits can form. Actions that provide instant gratification, like eating chocolate or scrolling through social media, get reinforced over time and become automatic because they're associated with immediate rewards. Although the child brain might seem like a hurdle, it actually serves an important function by handling simple tasks, leaving your wise planner to focus on more complex issues. To form new positive behaviors, we can use this dynamic to our advantage. How to build a habit the easy way. If you want to establish a new habit, trying to force it through sheer willpower isn't always the best strategy. Instead, ease your brain into it by starting with a routine and allowing it to gradually evolve into a habit. Break your big goal into manageable actions. For example, if your goal is to get fit, aim for something specific, like doing 10 squats every morning. Choose a trigger, an exact time, place, or visual reminder to prompt you to take action. For instance, do your squats in your living room at 8 a.m. each day. By repeating the behavior in the same context daily, it will eventually transition from a routine to a habit. Over time, it will become a natural part of your day, requiring less effort. While forming habits is straightforward, it's not always easy. New habits often don't give you the instant gratification of old ones. To make the process more enjoyable, try combining the habit with something you like, such as listening to your favorite podcast while working out. It may take days or even months for the habit to stick, but the more you do it, the easier it becomes. Remember, change is a journey, not a destination. Small improvements add up, helping you grow in meaningful ways. True transformation is possible at any age, and even a little progress is a victory over stagnation. We hope these insights were helpful. Now we'd like to introduce our own habit journal. Like you, we too struggle with building new habits, So we created this tool for ourselves and for you. It's packed with guidance, prompts, and scientific insights to keep you motivated. Thank you for watching and supporting Dream Fuel.